Hey,
Hi, how are you?
how are you doing?
I'm good. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Let me see, figure this out. G and J. Hi, have you done jiu-jitsu before? Or Ginastica?
Yeah. I've done a few classes, and then Gray has done more than I have.
I'm sorry, you got cut off for the second part?
Oh, Gray has done more than I have. I've done a few classes over the years.
I have about like a year under me. Very much white belt. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we'll start in a bit.
Okay.
Give people a couple minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay, it's 5 minutes past, so we should start. I don't know where everybody is today. Okay, so let's start by warming up our joints before we get active, right? I like to do that. So go ahead and stand where your legs are the width of your shoulder. And from here, I'm gonna go ahead and shift my weight to my left side, and I'm gonna lift my right leg up, and I'm gonna bring my attention to my ankles and my wrists, and I'm gonna rotate them in the same direction, in one direction. Good. Go ahead and switch direction. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and put your right leg down. Shift your weight to your right, lift your left leg up, and let's repeat. One direction. Good, go ahead and switch the other direction. Good, go ahead and place that left leg down. And now we're gonna bring our attention to our knees. So we wanna start out by putting our knees forward and then to the right, extend to the back, shift to the left, right? Once you get used to that, chain that motion together. You gotta let 2 people in. Okay, go ahead and shift to the other direction. Hello. Okay, let's bring our attention to our hips. Okay, with the hips, again, we want to go forward, side, back, side, forward, side, and then chain them together. And go ahead and shift the other direction. All right, 1, 2, go ahead. Now bring attention to our shoulders, same thing, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, and put them together. Good, switch direction. Good, let's move attention to our elbows. So we're gonna swing in one direction. And go ahead and shift to the other direction. Okay, slow it down. Now let's clasp our fingers together. Boom, clasp them together. Bring our forearms together and we're gonna rotate, paying attention to our wrists, moving at full range. Great, and let's switch direction. Okay, slow it down. Now we'll bring attention to our neck. I'm gonna rotate full range, full circle a few times. And let's switch direction. All right, so get ready. We're gonna do drills where we do 1 minute of some sort of a cardio drill. And then after that 1 minute, we'll do, let's go ahead and everybody just do whatever kind of burpees you want. And you know, the normal burpees is you come down, put your hands on the mat, kick the leg back, do a push-up, jump to your hands, that's one, right? You can add even more intensity, but if you want to add more intensity, you're gonna jump and then come up and do another jump. All right, so you'll do 10 of that after 1 minute of a cardio drill. So the first one, it's gonna be the easy one. You just jog, right? Again, You can jog around in the room that you're in, or you can jog in place, right? And as you're doing this, I want you to incorporate your arms. You can swing your arms up, side to side, right? So add the arm movement to it. Okay, get ready on your mark, get set, go. Yep, swing. You move around, swing your arms side to side, up and down. Let's go ahead and pick up the speed a little bit, go a little faster. Go, 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 go. Fast, 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 fast. Fast feet. And slow it down, you can move around. All right, 10 seconds, fast, let's go. As fast as you can. All right, 10 burpees, any style you want. When you're done, jog in place until everybody's done. All right, next one is look at my foot movement. My legs are in this stance, but when the drill starts, I'm gonna step with one leg kind of across my body, so diagonally across my body. That's the first leg. First, 1, 2, with the second leg steps behind, and then 3, right? And then you're gonna shuffle back, and then you could do the same side or the other side. So the first leg cross over the body, second leg comes behind, and then you retract, boom, with the first leg. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you come back. Obviously, once you get used to this, you gotta speed it up, right? So go, and then go, right? So you're learning this is new, go ahead and do it slow until you get used to that, right? So for a minute, you could do just one side, and once you kind of get used to it, you can switch to the other side, right? And those of you that have been doing this, I want you to switch back and forth. Okay, go, and then 10 burpees after that 1 minute. Burpees. Jog in place until everybody's done. Whew. All right, the next one. You're gonna have your hands out, bend at the elbow, your hands out, and you're gonna jump your knees, high knees, right? Okay, get ready, go. Move around, bring your knees up higher. You go side to side, forward, backward, circles, and reverse. Up high, up high. All right, 10 seconds, fast, fast, fast. 10 seconds, 7, 5, 3. And do 10 burpees. All right, one last one. All right, so you're gonna come laterally, skater, I guess what they'll call, but you're gonna have wide stance. Whatever direction you're going, that same side step first, follow with the second leg behind, and you're gonna touch. So it looks like this, boom, right? Go ahead, get ready. Go. Seven more seconds. Push it. 2. Last burpees. All right, go ahead and take a water break. Whew. How's everybody doing? Doing okay? Good job. All right, when you're ready, come down to the ground. And then come to your belly. Good. Bring your hands to your chest, right close to your chest. And you're gonna go ahead and push. Extend your arms, bring your upper body up, leaving your hips and your legs Attached to the ground. You're gonna look up. You wanna think about separating your ears from your shoulders, kind of extending your arms here, looking back. You can go ahead and look side to side. Look to the right, look to the left, back to the right again. One more time, to the left. And go ahead and sit back and extend your arms here. And come forward, bring your belly to the mat again. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and lift my right side up and glide my right leg through my left leg, sorry, through my right leg. And I'm gonna come and sit up in a S mount position. So one on top, one on the bottom. So it's kind of an S shape here. So from here, let's just warm our hips up a little bit, right? So I am gonna have my hands up and I'm gonna go ahead and lean forward to the leading knee here, right? To make my back leg light. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring my back leg extend to the front and then switch my hip to the other side and then switch my base. Good. Lean my weight to the leading knee and then I'm gonna switch, boom. Good. So let's do 10 together. Let's go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna go ahead, I'll just start from here. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and you can use a hand to help you. Usually it's the hand that's the same side as like the leading leg or post on the ground, but if you can, come up without your hands, right? And from there, you're gonna pivot the front leg back, right? And then step the back leg up here. And then from there, I'm gonna put my hand down on the ground. And then I'm gonna go ahead and kickstand my back leg, right? It was here, I'm gonna kickstand and then straighten my leg here. Okay, so I'm gonna go rewind from here, from this position. I'm gonna go ahead and go back the same way I came from. So knee, flatten my toes, right? I'm gonna pivot in, right? I'm gonna pivot in and then step the leg back. Yeah, does that make sense? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and instead of switching like we've been doing that, we're gonna do a different type of switching. So from there, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my knees up and then collapse to the other side, right? Same thing, I'm gonna come up, pivot the front leg in, right? In, I'm gonna step from the back leg, hands on the mat, kickstand my back leg, and then I come into a lunge position here. And then I'm gonna go back the same way that I came in. Boom. Yeah, everybody got that? So from here, you're gonna do, let's everybody do 10 total. So that means you're gonna do 5 per side. So let's start where we're at right now. Let's do it together. So up, right? Step, hand, kickstand your leg, and then let's go back. And then go ahead and switch to the other side. Come up, right? Pivot, come up, pivot, boom, and then go back. And switch to the other side. On your own, you could go on your own now. You got this down, right? Boom. All right. Was that 10? Okay. We're going to build from there, right? So I'm going to go from here, right? Come up, right? Pivot, step the back leg up. So everything is the same here. Boom, I kickstand. Now I'm going to come all the way up. So I'm going to do it sideways. I'm going to come all the way up. And then I'm going to pivot. Look, I'm going to pivot my leg out at a 45. And then I'm going to lunge to that leg, right? And then I'm going to go back. Boom, boom, pivot, and I go back. And then I do on the other side. So let's do an even number, shorten a little bit, do 6. So 3 per side. Give that a try. So now you're doing what you just did, but adding the lunge to the side now. Good, lunge, yep. And then switch to the other leg. Good, awesome, awesome. Yeah, everybody got that? Okay, great. All right, go ahead and take a sip of water and then we'll start the jiu-jitsu portion. All right. So what we're gonna do drills, and then I will incorporate the drills into an actual technique, right? So let's start. The first drill is we're gonna start out on our back. Our head is up, and we're gonna cross our legs here, like in a guard. We're gonna open our leg and we're gonna come up. We're gonna kind of open our leg and shoot, right? We're gonna shoot a leg forward to kind of propel us to come up. And we're gonna come up in such a way where it's where one leg is out, not so close in like this, right? Typically it's in like this when we're doing the technical stand up, but this is different. We're gonna do a lot of hip bump, sweep, and attacks, right, today. So we wanna shape a body where it's similar to a hip bump position. So this leg is a little bit wider out, right? Almost as if like you wanna extend it out where you can't go any farther with your hips here. And then the other leg is posting. So that is what I want you to do when you come up, okay? Not like this, but more of a wide stance like this. So again, you're gonna come up, boom, in this position, right? So that's your leg position, the leg drill. Your hand, whatever leg that's bent here, The same hand will post on the ground, not too far from your body, right? You're not gonna have good leverage. You wanna close to your body here. So again, close guard, you're gonna come, boom, post like this. And you're gonna mimic, right, grabbing the other person's arm, and you're gonna push off of this post leg here, and your hips will come off the ground, boom, in that direction, kind of diagonally at a 45. Yep, and then you're gonna go down, right? If you're new at this, I want you to just do one side, right? If you're done this many times, switch side to side. So again, close, you know, open, post, and then boom, right? Open, close, boom. So another thing I want you to think about too, might as well just add this. I will talk about it again when I actually incorporate that movement to the technique, is also your body goes where your head goes. So, right, be mindful of your head. You don't wanna come up here and boom, and your head is here, straight ahead. Where are you going? You want your whole body to diagonally go to the side, so your head should turn. So get in the habit of looking back, right? Boom, looking back. And your hip and your body will follow. So I want you to do that too, okay? So do 10 of that. You could do just one side over and over and over. This is, those of you who are familiar with this, I want you to switch side to side. Do 10 total. Go ahead and I'll watch. Yep, look back, look back. So Amy, could you try to have your leg one post and one kind of blocking instead of both like this, one blocking, one posting, and then bump. Yes. All right. So now from here, we're gonna wait, right? It's kind of very slow, but here, we're gonna open, boom. We're gonna imagine we're grabbing the arm, pulling it to our body. We're gonna look back, bring our hips up, and now this leg is gonna follow. And then we're gonna come into a mount, right? So do 10 of those. Try to do 5 per side, but if you're new at this, one side only, boom, and yep, come to the other side, good. So I want you to keep in mind that it's not so much as like power, but it's like the torque of your hips, right? That will be, it's not so much as like boom, but it's more like the torque of your hips and your body. So you're looking back and it's your torque of your hips, right? Your body that will facilitate the turn. All right, was that 10? Okay, so another drill is we're gonna get in this position here, our hand here, right? And another drill is I want you, this is like a slow motion, but ideally what you wanna do is you wanna kind of hop back and kind of land on your shoulder. So the slow motion is you're gonna go step your hand out, you come down to your elbow, and you're gonna push off of this leg pretty much. And you're gonna scooch your hip back, the idea is to bring this like leg here close to your elbow, right? So you're here and you're gonna go boom, back like this, right? But we're gonna do a slow motion. So right here, you're gonna bring your leg, right? You're gonna come as far as you can, bring your elbow down and then push. And you wanna think about retracting this back, right? Like that. Does that make sense? Again, you're here, you're gonna out, elbow, and then you're gonna push off, right? With this leg, you're gonna push. So that means you gotta lift your hips up a little bit and you're gonna bring your hip close, right? Look, push up and then come retract close. Yeah. So do that like 5 times. Yeah, so you're here, elbow, you're gonna go retract, right? Okay, 5 times, do that. Good. So make sure that this leg is not trapped between there because you're gonna use that leg in a minute, right? So again, you're gonna be here and you're gonna go push off of this, like jump back. Yes. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Okay. It will make sense. Let's do the other side, right? The other side, boom, here, pose, elbow, and then come back, right? Just do a few times and then we're gonna add to that. Yeah. All right, so go back to the original, right? The movement is gonna be like this, where you're here, you're about to sweep, boom, and you're gonna go, your elbow, you're gonna scoot back in, and then this bottom leg will go push, right? So this would be 1, 2, and then 3. Again, we're here. When I go boom, scoot back, 1, 2, and then 3. So do 5 per side. Give that a try. And kick. Good. Good. Very good. Good. All right. Okay, so if you have a dummy, go ahead and grab a dummy, and then the G&J, you guys are great. You have both a partner. Or Karen, maybe try like a jacket, like your gi top maybe. But you could do this like, you just mimic the motion, I guess. Right? So now let me grab my dummy. Okay, so, right, let's say my dummy is like, let me see if I could show. my dummy is sitting, or I'm going to pretend like I'm a dummy, right? Usually, right, they're sitting in this position. So some of the things you want to think about, and this is a concept that was like taught to me, and it's very valuable, is that when your partner is sitting here and you're on the bottom in someone's guard, right, and they're trying to do a hip bump sweep, you don't want to be sweeping them forward because their structure is a lot stronger. So when you're doing sweeps or triangles or an arm bar, the most effective angle to get is like a T angle, right? A perpendicular angle. So it's the same thing when you're sweeping. Like, so example, when you're looking at my leg here, right? You don't want to sweep me back. You want to sweep me to the side, like an angle to the side. So sweeping me to the side in this angle would be like the most, that's my weakest structure, right? So you don't want to go back this way. You want to kind of at a 45 sweep me in that angle. Does that make sense? So if you're doing a sweep, like a sweep where you're blocking and you're hooking the leg, you have to get in a T angle, right? So this sweep right here, when I'm here and I have, right, an arm, I have the leg and I come behind the leg here and I open, right? And then I sweep. It's most effective when it's at a T angle to the body. Does that make sense? So when you're doing a hip bump sweep, that same concept applies, right? So with that said, when you are executing this sweep, you're gonna be in your partner's guard here, right? So you don't want to be sweeping facing them like this. Like you don't want to come up and do this. It's really extra hard to do it, right? So you want to get into an angle. So one of the ways, so what you want to do is if I'm going to sweep in that direction right here, I kind of want to move my body a little bit to an angle opposite direction. So if I'm sweeping at the right, I move my body a little bit to my left because more often than not, they're going to be like blocking here, right? If I come up, I'm not going to be able to come up because they're blocking my hip. So I have to kind of get an angle to sweep. So to do that, I just airplane or angle my body, my head away from the arm that I want, right? And then from here, I'm going to sit up, right? I'm going to sit up, boom, sit up, post my hand. And then this hand comes around, right? And I'm going to grip. I was taught to kind of grip like this and then pull it against my body, right? Pull against my body and then look at my leg now. I'm going to open, post this leg and angle like that. So basically it's like this, what we've been practicing. So it's in this position. So I'm going to open and angle. So I'm boom here. And from here, I want to use this leg, right? The group that has the partner. I want to use the flat leg to kind of block my partner from stepping back. So I need to block their leg here. And from here, I'm going to look back, right? And torque my hip. Look, I'm going to go boom, look back, and then torque my hip up high, and then swing over, and I come into a mount, right? So first step you want to do is you want to be in a guard and you want to angle your the group that has a partner. The partner will put their hand on your hip right here, right? If the hand is there, it's really hard to come up. They're going to keep pushing you down. So you have to angle, scoot away from the hand, come up, right? And to come up, you're going to come up with your elbow and your hand, and then you're going to grab, right, over the shoulder, grab the arm, bring it, right, to your body, open your legs and angle it, right, in the position that we've been practicing. And then from here, I'm going to look back. I'm going to look back, lift my hip, and then torque my hip. Yes. And then come up into a mount. Good job. So those of you that have done this before, I want you to think about angling and looking back and torquing your hips, right? So do that on your own. Do 10, and then the group, you switch at 5. Do 5 and then switch. Yeah. Good. Look back, look back, look back. Good, very good. Yeah. Very good. So incorporate your head. Look back. Look back. Oh, look over their shoulder.
I have a question about the look back.
Yeah.
So the way I usually do this, is like and it might be wrong, is like like with a big pop and then push them over. If I'm looking already, I can't pop quite as far. Like I can't get quite as much up, because I'm already kind of there, but maybe it's faster that way. Maybe, or should I wait and turn my head after when I turn?
Yeah, so it's your head and your hip should be up, boom,
Okay.
right? At the same time.
So the way I'm doing it is too much.
It's like when you're ready to go, look, your head and your hip, boom.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I thought that's what I thought I'm doing wrong.
Task, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm used to doing it in 2 steps, so it's
Yeah.
But
No, do it at the same time. Yes.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Was that good? Okay. So the next one is where either, right? It really depends. Like you're here, you angle, and you come up, right? You can try, right? This version if they're stiff and you can't get them over, right? You could try this version, or it could be that this is a lot of timing. You could use this same technique, but it requires a lot of timing, is where they, they're not gonna just let you a lot of times do a hip bump. They're gonna try to push you down. So this is more of a concept of you're gonna do what your partner is trying to get you to do, but you're gonna do it way faster than them, right? So that you're a step ahead, right? So it's either you're trying to go hip bump and they're staying upright, and you're just having a hard time sweeping them over, right? Let's do that one first, right? But this technique, you can use it either they're staying upright or they're pushing you down, right? So from here, let's say you're getting in that position and you're trying to go and they're not going. So what you're gonna do is that drill that we learned. You're gonna step back, right? Look, you're gonna scoot. It's kind of hard to do because the dummy's gonna fall onto me, right? So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go on my elbow. I'm gonna go scoot back, right? To kind of retract my leg. And look, right? They're sitting with their knees here, right? Especially when you're tall and you need to like pull your leg back. For me, I'm short. I don't need it to do it that much, right? So I'm gonna step. I'm gonna here, an elbow. I'm gonna go boom, pull, and now I'm gonna bring that leg back to their knee. I'm gonna push the knee out, right? I'm gonna push the knee out, boom, knee out, and then I'm gonna flip them over, boom. Does that make sense? That's the first time I'm explaining this on Zoom. Yeah, it's like so, it just looks so much better with a live person. But so again, you're going, you know, you're here and you're ready to go. Either they're like, this version is like, they're not doing it. So you're going to react, right? So you're going to go, you know, scoot back, right? And then this retract and then goes back on their knee. You're going to push their knee out and then kick over with this leg, boom, over. And you're going to come into a mount. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay, so give that a try, 10 per side. Yeah, nice, Michelle. So do it slowly because you're on a wooden floor, right? So step your post arm out, way out, come to your elbow. And then scoot back and then bring that, yep, you're on the knee. So push the knee out. So the arm is controlling, it stays in the same position. No, your right arm should always be cupping, stay, yeah. So go ahead and push the leg out, yes, and come up. So the leg that you retract, so your arm is here, you're here, right? You're gonna retract, and this leg will go back in your partner's knee. And you're gonna push your partner's knee, extend your leg, push. So really you're killing their post on that side. You're gonna break that post and then sweep. Yes. Elbow. So post, go ahead and push that knee out. So make sure that your left foot should be at your partner's knee and pushing your partner's kicks, like pushing it out. So when you land, your foot should be like at the knee, boom, right? So could you turn around so I can see? Because I can't really see what your foot is doing on the other side. Good, get, Yep, so right at the edge of the knee, right at the edge. And then go ahead, extend your leg. And then go ahead, kick the other leg over. Nope, your arm should be, yeah, yes. So ideally, once you get the rhythm down, it should be in the same motion where you're like kicking and boom, right? You're gonna extend and then boom. Yeah, but that was really good, yeah. So make sure your foot is like at the edge of the knee, at the kneecap. At the kneecap, push, kick out, and then sweep. No, don't switch your hand. Yeah. Yes. Very good. The hand grip, you know, your hand that's gripping, the arm should always be close to your body. Boom, close to your body. Good. Come out. So scoot out. Boom. Kickstand and then sweep. Go ahead and kick. Yes. Yes. So that leg, the second leg, the second leg, boom, your hip should go up and then kick. So you slide the knee, hip up, and then come over. Yeah. Boom, hip up. Yes, very good. Beautiful. You have like a minute or two. So go ahead, like those of you, try those two, right? The first one and the second one combine. Do the first one, pretend they have the posture up, and then you do execute the second one. So combine those two together now. But the group, folks, go ahead and keep practicing the second one, right? Because having a partner takes a longer time. So yeah. Ooh, Karen, that looked really good. If we were in the same room, I'd be videotaping that. So I want you not to, I don't want you to kind of grab like this. I want you to, when you go over the arm, it's over the shoulder and you're gonna cup and bring it. It's not this, it's over the shoulder and you're gonna cup it and bring it, right? And make, yes. Yes, you wanna attach yourself with your partner. So boom, good. And at the knee, good. And then hip up and over, up and over. Keep kicking the knee, yeah, good. Right, you wanna put your foot and keeping your foot at the knee, because otherwise you retract and then they're gonna bring the knee back in and recompose themselves, right? So you wanna kick this out. You don't want them to go, because that would be their natural reaction. Kick out, and then if you move the foot, I'm gonna come back. But if you have your foot there, I don't have a base, and then it's easy for you to sweep me. Yeah. All right. Anybody have any questions? Any questions? So we're going to keep working on this, and eventually we'll get to that and study the move that you wanted to study. Michelle, have you guys drilled that?
Not yet, no, but I like these kind of sweeps.
Yeah, we'll work on that. All right, so typically I like to, do a little bit like a cardio something at the end. So we're gonna do 2 minutes of, okay, so you just follow what I do. And I'm gonna do just these movement. Shuffle side to side. I sprawl. Or high knees, that's all I'm doing. So you follow. So get in position. And here we go. Oh, but I did that one. Hi. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Good job.
Coach.
Molly. My goodness. All right, well, have a good evening and see you all back on Thursday.
Later.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.